Hi, Jessie Nebulous here. Welcome to the channel. So we are going to be rolling right along with the Lucifer reactions with episode 3 of season 1. I'm very much enjoying this series so far. The actor that was in the previous episode who played the paparazzi, I really liked him. I found his performance to be very affecting. He was also in, I think I mentioned it in the reaction, that he is also in the movie Black Phone, which is where I think I've seen him for the first time, or at least first noticed him, really. It says a lot of good things about the casting, and the directing, and the writing, and all of that, that they would still put enough energy and effort into making the guest stars, the guest characters, people that you can, that you can relate to or, have a reaction to. They're not just there solely to drive the plot. Like, they actually take the time to develop the side characters a little bit. And them doing that this early on in the series is, really says good things to me about the writing process and the way they're approaching storytelling. So that is something I do appreciate as a writer. As someone who loves stories, that is a thing I do like. It is sort of a pet peeve of mine when writers treat characters as if they are solely plot devices that don't have an emotional impact on the story itself. I don't like that because it's not realistic. It's not true to life. People rarely come in and cause change, and we don't have an emotional reaction to it. It's just not the way that works. So unfortunately, I did see the beginning of this episode because I attempted to record this the other day. It did not work. I had what I thought was software malfunction, but was actually hardware malfunction. The new camera, unfortunately, crapped out, which sucks, but I'll get a replacement in time. So I'm back to using the old camera, unfortunately, until I can get a replacement. And so it crapped out partway through this episode, so I did see the beginning. So that part will be a rewatch for me. But other than that, I have not seen this episode. So let's just get into it. If you enjoyed the video, please leave me a like or a comment. I really appreciate that. The support that has been shown for the Lucifer reactions has been really great. It was really surprising, and I was just really blown away by how well the video has done so far. It's really exciting, and you guys seem to like it. There was a lot of likes, a lot of comments, a lot of excitement for this series, and a lot of excitement about the way I'm reacting to it as well. Several people did seem to enjoy my more analytical and joking, my weird combination of analysis and humor that some people are just like, what? All right, so let's just get into this. If you could leave me a like or a comment, that's very appreciated. You can subscribe for more. You can check out the Patreon where you can get the uncut version of the reaction. And that's about it. Let's get into this. In the beginning. At this point, I was like, well, this is really sad. And then here I was like, oh, okay then.
Go ahead. Jump.
I still trusted him, even through this little sneaky intro.
Trust me.
I do.
But won't it hurt?
There's only one way to find out.
It's hard to see you.
This guy's a cutie pie.
Have one drink with me.
I can't, I'm sorry.
How can you decline this ravishing siren's invitation?
You could learn a thing or two from this guy.
Oh, Lucifer, morning star.
Right, you're that club owner guy who grants people favors.
Star quarterback, yet for some inexplicable reason, a virgin.
What's wrong with that? Nothing wrong with that.
I'm fascinated. I like a four-leaf clover and a unicorn made a baby. Without having sex. I'm so desperate to control their lives, they forget to enjoy it.
There's some truth to that, I think. But it sounds like this guy wants a relationship and love. And there's nothing wrong with that.
I want to skip my morning workout sometime.
Boring. Come on, Ty. There must be something deeper.
I want to get laid so damn bad. But I was going to with my girl, but we broke up. No, I thought she was going to be the mother of my children.
Well, she wants to be the mother of your children. Come on, Ty. It's the fourth quarter, but you can still win this game.
Oh, speaking of doing sports terms.
Why fight it?
Because he wants
my mother told
love.
me.
No, don't bring her into this. That's disgusting. What do you want?
Huh?
Carpe diem, my friend.
Or carpe noctum, because it's nighttime. I stole that from a book. I'm not that clever.
I didn't introduce myself earlier. Lucifer.
The guy who owns Lux?
That's me.
No, it's not. His beats are sick. He performed at a rap battle last week in the valley.
Every single part of that sentence horrifies me.
So gross that you're pretending to be someone you're not.
She broke him a little bit there. Look at that. He's a little broken.
Wake up. Something really bad happened.
Yeah.
I need that favor.
I really do feel like he didn't do it. Because I know they're kind of setting him up as a suspect based on what I saw so far. But even, I doubted it at the time, and watching it back, that really seemed like he genuinely was freaked out. Like he genuinely doesn't know what happened.
I saw Lucifer do some things that I can't explain.
Is Lucifer a magician?
That's sort of what I'm trying to figure out.
This kid is too cute.
What's the emergency?
Well, it's better to show than tell.
Yeah, what can you say, you know? Being a corpse has to be a weird acting job, you know?
We got a murder on our hands.
It's probably harder than you'd think. When you're actually in the shot, like your face, because
So what happened?
you have to like hold your breath or breathe very, very imperceptibly.
I've never drank before, so.
That's on me.
You think she accidentally fell in the pool and drowned?
No, I think she was murdered.
It's terrible.
Well, I'd be careful with that thing in the guest bedroom. It's a good chance to go blind. Unspeakable acts. Carried away.
The coroner puts the time of death between 1 and 3 a.m. Is there someone who can vouch for your whereabouts at the time?
Several someones.
He's so proud of himself.
Get them to tell you every little detail just to make sure that I'm not lying.
There she is.
Okay, it's right around here that I think I stopped, that I realized that the camera wasn't working.
I mean, look at those big, strong hands. Perfect for squeezing the life out of someone. Oh, ginger lad. Soulless bastards. Give even me the creeps.
You need to sit with the witnesses.
Soulless bastard.
No, I don't need your help.
Oh,
Stay.
But I don't want to be stuck out here with these miscreants.
These are your people.
yeah, you liked him like last night. You liked him just fine. So many shoes. Good lord. Did everybody just walk on barefoot? What's happening?
I'm thinking our victim wore a cute red dress. I'm looking for something small, a little sexy, something like this.
Thought you said all this stuff was searched already for ID.
I'm not looking for an ID. I'm looking for a car.
Oh, clever.
What were you doing here, Allie?
Partying at the moment. Well, at that time anyway.
Found this here in the bed,
Fingernail.
and it matches the missing fingernail of the victim.
That's not good. Sign.
Isn't this Ty's bedroom?
Yeah. I still feel like... Am I hearing sex? Because I don't appreciate that.
What the hell are you doing?
Decided to make myself useful.
You call watching porn on your phone useful?
See, if I think it's our recently departed.
Oh, well, that's not good.
Are you taping this?
It doesn't look good, but he seemed so genuinely surprised and confused by the whole thing. I don't think he did it.
Wait, what?
Ty Huntley, you're under arrest for the murder of Allie Thornton.
Lucifer, this is all your fault. I wish I'd never met you.
I don't know if you would say it's his fault. It's not like he killed her.
But I know evil. You've arrested the wrong man.
He sleeps with a girl, then he finds out she's taping him. He gets angry and loses control.
He was horny, not murderous.
Then why would he lie about it?
Blame the tequila. And there's something else on the phone that you should look into.
No more porn. I'm good.
No, it's not that. We should look into
We,
it.
as in the LAPD, will look into it. You can go now.
Oh. You hurt him's feelings. Wonder what he wanted her to look into.
That was the LAPD.
Detective Decker calling to apologize. Unless it involves lingerie, I don't accept.
Financial Investigations Unit.
You destroyed the honeymoon suite at the
Budget Hut in Tarzana last night.
I'd rather return to the fires of hell than spend a night in Tarzana.
At the budget hut.
Skipped out in a $2,000 tab. Zany wings.
Do I look like I'd eat a zany wing? Someone is clearly masquerading as me.
I want a zany wing. That sounds delicious.
Do you need to find this cheap knockoff and make him suffer?
You said it yourself. Humans are fascinating, right? I can't wait to see what this one does next. Zany wings.
He's just not getting respected, is he?
Budget huts and zany wings. Reprobate is diluting the Lucifer brand. Finally, I get my father's beef with graven images.
Sounds like this guy's really gotten under your skin.
I'm guessing it's not who he's really upset with.
Tear him limb from limb.
I think that's
Is it possible
misplacement.
you might be overreacting a bit?
No.
Your anger toward this minor inconvenience feels a little disproportionate to the crime. There might be some displacement.
I'll show you displacement when I displace his bollocks and throw them on the floor and stamp on them one at a time.
Ooh.
The girl was killed and Detective Decker's going after the wrong person.
And that doesn't bother you?
Well, why should it?
It sounds like Ty probably had nothing to do with this murder, and that bothers you. Why?
Because I punished the guilty and Ty's not guilty.
I wonder, is it a little bit of guilt too because he pushed Ty to do the things, so maybe he's a little mad at himself for it? That could be.
I tried to tell you, Detective, on the dead girl's phone. She called here.
And traded calls with Ty's agency a few hours before she was killed. I know, I checked her phone record.
That's curious.
I mean, she was Ty's one-night stand. It hardly makes sense.
No, it does not.
Well, the fact that you think I'm going to go, it's hilarious, actually.
You step out of line one time.
You can give me a right good spanking, I promise. Come on.
And he would enjoy it. Her eyebrows are incredible. I've just been sitting here admiring them.
Maybe it's best if I don't say anything without my attorney.
It's probably smart.
What desires drive a man such as yourself?
I want to be the greatest agent of all time.
Allie's a young actress. An agent promises to help her out in exchange. She's treated like a party favor to your star clients.
Okay. I hired her to have sex with Ty. Wow. To get over his ex.
Why?
It's from his ex, Deborah McCall.
So he dated a crazy fan.
So when I figured it out, he had already fallen for her. So I told Ty he needed to break up with her. He refused. I made Ty file a restraining order after she broke a girl's nose.
I mean, that's possible, but him getting that involved in his client's personal life and ordering him to break up with somebody, that's really messed up. I don't trust that guy. That's really weird.
Ty's ex should be out any second now.
We're getting warmer. I want to punish the real killer.
But why? Is it because you pushed him towards Allie at the party?
Well, I don't see what that has to do with anything.
I think it does.
Deborah McCall, I'm Detective Decker, LAPD.
I've got nothing to say. It's either here or down at the station.
Deborah.
Oh, ba-boom. That's something different.
Warmer?
Whoever set off this bomb was nearby. I don't think the plan was to kill you. I think they wanted to scare you.
That makes sense.
Yes, why did you run, Deborah? Awfully guilty looking.
I thought you were going to bust me for violating my restraining order.
She's a little nutty, but I don't think she's a killer.
I couldn't help it. I miss him.
Yeah, it's breaking up so hard, isn't it?
That girl and I...
Squeeze the life out of her.
No.
Where were you between 1 and 3 a.m. this
I don't.
morning?
Yeah, I believe her. I
The
don't.
only place that always makes me feel better.
Oh, that is depressing.
3 hours.
It's the saddest thing I've ever seen.
That is sad. I'm with him.
Her alibi checks out.
Yeah, she's just a Looney Tune, but she's not a killer.
I actually know who rigged the car. Ronnie Hillman.
The big Hollywood fixer? So how do we approach her?
Definitely no cops.
Do we get a code word? You know, for when you take her down. Might I suggest monkey bottoms? Because trust me, I can work that into any sentence quite naturally.
You sure this is a good idea? Once I engage with her, I will hire her to fix a problem of mine.
Well, if it's that stick up your arse, I'm afraid there's no one strong enough to pull that out.
Oh, I like the music.
Try to look even more like a douche. Mission accomplished.
Douche. Oh, I like her. I like her look. Like the leather and the kind of retro hair. I like it. It's got that floof. I don't know what those are called, but the bangs that kind of pull this.
You checking for a wire, or are you just pleased to see me?
A little bit of both.
I don't need your help. What do you think my problem is?
Imposter running around ruining your name?
Oh.
Your professional reputation has taken a bit of a dive.
As has your sexual one. All those unsatisfied ladies.
Oh, no.
I am all yours.
Oh, I like you, monkey bottoms. Here's what I need you to do.
Yeah, I think he hired her.
You let her go. What happened to the plan?
I made a better one. Just sit tight and we'll all get what we want.
It's not exactly how stings go, my friend, but I have faith. Oh, please say this is the fake
Finally,
Lucifer.
the would-be Prince of Darkness.
I'm excited.
Right.
Wonder what they're gonna do with him.
Face of my imposter.
The resemblance is uncanny.
Yeah, Most certainly is not.
You know who you're messing with? I'm Lucifer freaking Morningstar.
Freaking.
Are you now? What do you say, Mace? Impalement?
I say the rack.
Oh.
She's having fun.
I just wanted to get chicks and free drinks. My name is Justin. I'm from Sherman Oaks.
He's an actor, I'm guessing. Not a good one.
How dare you abscond my name?
Please don't hurt me. Please.
Does Maze kind of love him?
So hot. It's like you're punishing yourself.
She said something that she didn't know was really on point.
Go on! And never sully my name again.
Let's at least take a finger.
We've done enough, Mace. Which is why I'm going to have to apologize for my friends.
What friends?
Ronnie Hillman, you're under arrest for kidnapping and assault.
Say monkey bottoms again.
I had nothing to do with Allie's murder. I cared about Allie.
Tried to scare Deborah into
Oh, she's like her ma'am, like her madam. She was the girl's boss.
I promised Allie I would protect her.
Yeah, okay, that's...
All she ever wanted was to be an actress.
The manager did it.
It was her first gig with me.
It is the manager. I thought so. I thought he was...
I told her it was just like acting.
No.
Slip him a roofie, get naked, whip out a selfie stick, and voila.
Why blackmail his client?
Joe pointed the finger right at Deborah. Painted her as crazy.
It's not that hard a picture to paint in her case.
Why was he so certain she'd make a good suspect? Maybe he knew she went to Ty's party.
Oh, he saw her there because he was there. And if they can prove that he was there, they might have him. That might be what it is.
But we kept it out of the press. We got you out of jail. We will always protect you.
Oh.
Ty Huntley rebranded.
Is that why he did it? Why he blackmailed him? So he could make it go away?
Maybe walk him past a few reporters.
Oh, come on. This is ridiculous. What about Deborah?
Deborah was home with a friend the night of the murder.
What?
No one saw her. So, are you ready to face the cameras?
His sponsors will love the free publicity. Tell me, what's 10% of nothing?
I saw Deborah there. That's the proof you need, right?
That's the proof we need.
Oh, yeah.
I just needed to place you at the scene.
I still don't understand. Why is it my own agent would want to blackmail me?
Because he thought eventually you're gonna leave him.
She said she realized Ty was a good guy. She didn't want to go through with it.
Her name was Allie Thornton, and you killed her for what?
For being a good person.
I didn't want to hurt her. I just wanted her phone.
You're awful. Then you try to pin it on somebody else.
Forget this. I'm out of here.
Oh. You didn't kill him, did you? Oh, okay, good. I thought it was out a window like into a...
Did I squeeze too hard?
How did you?
Quite impressively. Is she starting to believe? It looked like that display of strength really startled her. She really shook her.
I'm never gonna leave him, you know that.
Why? You should have left him when he told you to break up with your girl.
Oh my God, I'm so glad to see you. You are crazy, baby. But you're my crazy, you hear me?
Some crazy people just... Sometimes crazy's meant to go with crazy. What can I say?
Okay, yeah, you didn't completely destroy the case. You can stop blaming yourself. Great.
Whatever do you mean?
The whole reason you tried to prove Ty's innocence?
Was to catch the true culprit?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Wasn't that you're feeling guilty all, was it, my friend Lucifer?
And who was the right person?
Well, the sleazy agent, of course.
I think you're starting to like seeking justice for the good ones.
Absolutely, because he was very upset.
Like Allie.
When he found out that Allie refused to go through with the blackmail.
And that's denial.
That's a river in Africa.
I like her. She's really cute. That look on her face. And the look on his face as well. But her mouth. Look at her mouth. I think she might already believe it. She's just in denial. You know what I mean? Because I think she has seen enough to satisfy her skeptical nature in terms of intellectually accepting something. I just think emotionally she's refusing to accept what he is saying is true. Because, you know, it's that's a big thing. It rocks your world. It would be proof that the existence of God. It's just a lot of things, and it's very difficult to come to grips with something like that. You know what I mean? And so I get it, but I do think that she already kind of believes it. She's just refusing at this point. It's not that there's not enough evidence. It's not that she hasn't seen enough. It's that she's refusing to accept what her brain's telling her. She's having an emotional refusal or emotional denial to her intellectual understanding and cognitive dissonance. That's what you call that kind of thing. All right. So that was a good episode. I enjoyed that very much. I really liked the guest stars again. I am finding myself very surprised by that. Just because this early in the season, I mean, I'm still just getting to know the main characters still, you know? But they're definitely giving a little bit of that attention to the guest stars as well. And I do appreciate that. You know what I mean? That the side characters and the guest characters aren't just there. Like, they're giving them little bits of development and stuff, and giving them enough to do that they actually are, they just feel very realistic. And I think that's good because it kind of grounds it, because it's such an absurd reality that they have concocted for this show. There's a lot of absurdity, and the humor's got, you know, it's absurd sometimes, and there's just so much that's out there that when it comes time to your actors, if they really sell the emotion of it, it keeps it grounded in something that feels realistic, that you can actually really sink your teeth into and get emotionally invested. And I've seen bits and pieces of a lot of that kind of stuff that suggests to me that I am in good hands as far as the show is concerned. I think they're good at what they're doing. They're very good at telling a story, and the story they're telling is really good. So I feel very well taken care of in terms of the show. I feel like my time is going to be well spent with this, which is exciting because you don't always know that this early in a show. You know what I mean? And I might feel that way partly because of the comments have really been hyping it up, but people do that. Fans do that of anything. You know what I mean? But yeah, so anyway, thank you for joining me for this video. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, and I hope to see you in the next one. You can always check out the Patreon, and you can just subscribe. And I apologize, the dog's whining. He wants to go ET. We're gonna have to do that after this. All right, so hope to see you in the next one. I'm Jessie Nebulous. Bye.